right. Call it. I got heads. Ah, you win. Tails. What's up, guys? Guru Gang, peeps, Padawans, welcome to another edition of Way Back Wisdom Wednesday. This particular Yodaism I'll be sharing with you today was posted on October 29th, 2006, and the basic backstory is pretty simple. I was looking at some change, and I was sitting on my dresser one day back in 2006, and an idea started formulating in my head of what if life were just summed up with just a flip of a coin. And, like in a Harvey Dent Two-Face sort of way from Batman. And, yeah, so without further ado, the Yodaism entitled Heads or Tails. Carl Sandburg once said, "Time is the coin of your life. It is the only coin you have, and only you can determine how it will be spent. Be careful lest you let other people spend it for you." If you think about it, life would most definitely be interesting if the choices each of us decide on were only made by a simple flip of the coin. For whichever side it lands on, that will inevitably be the choice one goes with, unless you're the type of person who goes for 2 out of 3, which is basically your prerogative. Life is considered a gamble, and sometimes you have to take risks as you make not only those fairly semi-non-important decisions, but also those life-altering ones as well, and whatever the consequences afterwards, you'll deal with it. Without a doubt, we've all at some point made that fairly non-important decision as to where to go in order to get one's proverbial rub on. It can be a comical and yet frustrating situation indeed when a group of people can't make up their minds on where to eat, to the point where you all end up not going anywhere and just order pizza instead, which probably many have done recently in the past. The decision on what or where to eat would be primarily easy if it was just one's own choice, but when it involves a group of people, it can turn into one huge, ugly debate or argument as to why that particular eating establishment shouldn't be the unanimous choice to go with, and that's when the time to flip the coin comes into play. Continuing on, think about this. What if accepting and declining a job came down to the flip of a coin when it pertains to weighing the options of which 2 places of employment would best benefit you both personally and financially? For it can be a tough situation for any person to make as one tries to figure out the best possible future for not only oneself but also for one's family as well. Depending on if you have a family or thinking about one day having one, the right job means not just having financial stability, but also means doing something you absolutely enjoy doing rather than doing something you totally loathe and despise. Hopefully the choice made with one's future profession as you toss your life in the air is one you can be happy with, and if not, then you're SOL. Alright, let me ask you this question. What if love, or true love for that matter, was decided by a coin? In my own thinking, it would make relationships a bit more interesting as you leave the decision on who would you rather spend your entire life with on an inanimate silver object that is merely worth 25 cents. Oftentimes, the hardest choices one can ever make from within your very own heart, and the decision as to who will stay at your side and who will leave heartbroken is sitting right there in your pocket. However, in a sense though, you're not throwing a coin up in the air, but rather you're metaphorically throwing your very own heart in the air as the faces of those 2 people are on either side of the coin, and whichever side it lands on, he's or she's the one. And finally, in retrospect, with every choice you make in life, you'll in some way hear a distinct coin being flipped in the air. Flipped not by the hand of those who think they can make those choices in life for us, but flipped by our own hand, because the future is what we make of it, especially when it comes to love. Sometimes those particular choices we made in life and in love don't necessarily work out, and yet it's those particular unfortunate flips of the coin that one may lose at times have become learning experiences. In the end, you have to continually keep taking out the coin of life in your pocket and flip it without being scared of what the outcome or outcomes may be, as it either lands on heads or tails. And there you have it, my friends, the Yodaism entitled Heads or Tails. As always, thoughts, musings, hate it, dislike it, go to the comment section below. Give your thoughts on this particular Yodaism for this Way Back Wisdom Wednesday, summing up life and love and financial stability on the flip of a coin. heads. But anyways, with that said, go to go to my social media links on the section of my video. You know where they are, located at the bottom in the description area. Where if you click on my DeviantArt page, there will be a new drawing posted for my latest drawing that I posted there, which is Raftali and Neofumi of Rising of the Shield Hero. I would have added Philo, but I want to keep it just simple for those two main characters. Now, what I will be locked in to draw coming soon, and I'll be posting it soon, is Kakashi from Naruto Shippuden. So look out for that. I also am working on another Yodaism. It's in the works right now. The title is a working title, but look out for that as well. Like like always, go to my go to my Facebook, my Twitter, and check fan fiction. If you want to click on those, that'd be awesome. And if you're a returning subscriber, awesome. If you're watching this for the very first time, hit subscribe. Be one of my Yoda Guru Gang peeps and Padawans. A fan of my channel. As with that said, have a good one, guys. See you next time for another Way Back Wisdom Wednesday.